Will you double check YouTube and make sure we got play-by-play coming in about a minute?
Boom. Goal by CMU. I think that was by...
Sorry about that. Say that again. We'll give it a second and see. Make sure that the computer's not muted. Okay.
I didn't quite get who that was by. But that's all right. We got Gavin Piva and Trey Corkin on the bottom of your screen. Quinn Lewis is taking the, Kyle Williams is taking the face-off.
You have audio? You have audio? Okay, great. Thank you.
So we're calling procedure on CMU. It's going to be white ball.
Give it to the face-off.
So Andoni Odenkrantz is going to pick it up. Oh, that's a nice stick check there by number 40, Trey Corkin. That was nice. So CMU is going the other way. They have numbers. Boom. Shot and goal there by Drew Eichelman. So 2 quick goals there by Colorado Mesa. And Westminster is going to call a timeout.
That was the clear, and then like I said, here's the clock violation. A lot of these game control, if there's a goalie change, you go into game control, and I'd be here to help that. That's 6 that 5 first start and get it. Period, once you get to the second period, timeout. You don't have to worry about that.
So you say it's a hit shot?
Yep.
So
shot by who?
Like 10?
H or B. Which number?
Yeah,
10.
Yeah. And then
gives you a number. Bristle, save, goal, block, wide, left,
oh,
right.
So that's
and
the location.
And
Okay.
it's the first number of it.
Okay.
Shot, so save it.
Yeah. Okay.
Block, C, that's a defender. G is a goal. Right is right. L is left. H is high. P is post. C is crossbar.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No,
what you get super simple. Ground ball. B. Homework visitors. H or B. Who. So A. And ground ball says J2.
Okay, we're back.
Like a turnover, so turnover, which team, home, 10. Pause by if no one hit enter.
CMU had 2 quick goals, and Westminster called a timeout. So we'll see if Westminster can regroup and come out here. That's number 1, Joseph Celentano on the bottom of your screen. Number 81, Riley Fisher for CMU. Kyle Williams is taking the face-off. Oh, we're going to have a play on. We're going to call a hold on Westminster, so it's going to be Colorado Mesa ball. So we'll see Colorado Mesa sub on some of their offensive guys here. CMU just kind of working it around, getting ready to set up a dodge. And here we go. We're going to go down the right side. That's number 55, Kyle Rudy. AJ Schweitzer's behind the goal. And here we go again. We're going to sweep across the top this time. Westminster, I think they might have come out in a zone. Ooh. And that's a goal there. It's really hard to see the numbers when they do the group hug thing. I'm pretty sure that was number 15, Hunter Holcomb. So we got number 8, Quinn Lewis. And number 40 again, Trey Corkin. Number 50 for Westminster's taking the face-off. That's Carson Capps. A nice ground ball there by Carson. Throws it over to Quinn Lewis. Oh, and Quinn kind of just loses his footing. Turns it over. So CMU is going to be on the clear. Couple of things just not really going Westminster's way so far. Some unforced turnovers, slipping, some procedure calls. Ooh, that was a nice shot there too. That was by number 19. That's Carson Schwark. He's the leading point scorer. Redshirt junior out of Inner Grove Heights, Minnesota. I mean, I could see why he's the leading point scorer if you got a lefty that can shoot like that. Did a great job of improving his angle. It was a quick release. It's tough for Gavin Bielman to make a stop like that. The sun was probably in his eyes a little bit too. So another face-off win by CMU. This is what I was worried about, was if this ends up being a high-scoring game with a lot of face-offs, it's going to be really hard for Westminster to stay in it. I mean, they're only going to get about half as many possessions off of the face-off as CMU. I mean, CMU wins 65% of the face-off. Westminster wins 35%. You know, so out of every 3 face-offs, CMU's going to win 2. Westminster's going to win 1. Nice ground ball there by number 19, Carson Schwark. So number 1's going to go. Number 1, AJ Schweitzer. He's going to take it down the left side. Looks back behind the goal. CMU moving it around. That's Schwark inside. Boom. Dang. Schwark to Schweitzer. Schwark doing a good job of pressuring, fighting into the middle. And then finding Schweitzer, his open teammate, wide open on the doorstep. So that'll put CMU up 5. Westminster 1 with 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Number 1 scored that, AJ Schweitzer. We have Carson Capps taking the face-off for Westminster. Far side of your field, we have number 21 for CMU, Drew Eichelman, and number 3 for Westminster, Eli Gahn. So that's another face-off win for Westminster. It's picked up by Dylan Checketts. Oh, and Westminster did a good job riding. Forced Checketts out of bounds. That seemed like a little bit of a premature whistle, but Quinn Lewis manages to save it. That's Spencer Winnery behind the goal. Throws it over to Brower. Brower up top to Dutton. Dutton, one of the leading point scorers for Westminster. This is number 40, Mike Spaeth. Mike Spaeth had a nice assist earlier on Westminster's single goal. Here's Dutton. Ooh. And he takes a shot, but he hits number 30. So here goes number 30 on the clear. Brian Buckner, looks towards the trailer, over to Schweitzer. Ooh, number 24, Brandon Lowe. So nice job, creating something in transition, hitting the trailer and then moving the ball across and down. CMU doing a good job. I feel like scoring in transition, scoring in set offense. So that'll make it 6-1 with 1:30 left. That's another win by number 14, Dylan Checketts. Here's 9 with the carry, Kyle O'Brien. That was a good check there by Gavin Piva. And so here's number 19, Carson Schwark, kind of pulling it out, letting CMU nothing there in transition, so CMU is going to set up their offense. Here's number 30 coming out of the box, Brian Buckner. Or excuse me, that's 30. Is that 30 or 36? I can't tell. It's hard to see. Here's Schwark. This is number 44 with the spin move up top, and number 17 is going to go. Number 17, this is Trent Purnell, the redshirt freshman. Purnell is going to look across to Schwark. Nothing there. Good D by Westminster. There was a shot there by Schweitzer. Okay, I think there was a water bottle. I'm not exactly sure why the referee stopped play. It looked like there was maybe a water bottle on the field or something. So you got 20 seconds left on the shot clock. CMU's got to make something happen pretty fast here. Ooh, kind of nice little pick and roll move. Shot by 24. Braden Lowe. So we'll have Westminster on the clear. It's Gavin Bielman. Throws it over to 19, Cello Clark. He throws it up to number 1, Joseph Celentano. Celentano looks down to Brower. Brower, there was not much time left on the game clock, so Brower gets off a shot. And that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Colorado Mesa 6, Westminster 1. We're going to take a little break. We'll be right back.
The score, Colorado Mesa 6, Westminster 1.
7.
Yeah, we don't control the scoreboard here. We have it on the live stats.
It's right on the live stats.
Right where we're at.
Yeah, we got it right.
Where's Noah? I should have you write down like a manual, like who scores goals throughout the game. Thanks for catching that number 1. We just couldn't see his number, and then he was swarmed.
It's hard to see the numbers sometimes.
They all swarmed, and I was like, I have no clue.
Yeah. Then they do the hug thing, and you're like, I lost him. It's like the shell game. It's like the shell game, you know. It's like, oh god.
What we should do if we don't know, we'll just ask these guys.
Who scored? Yeah. Did you guys see that?
Every time you guys score, just yell the number at us.
Yeah, that would be super helpful, please.
Holy cow, Noah. Hey, the score should be 7-1 for the scoreboard. Thank you. No, you're doing fine. It's a bit wide angle. Yeah. Like I said, unless you want to zoom in when we're in closer, it's going to catch almost the whole game. I don't know how well we're doing with that. Cause we don't have anyone monitoring it right now. Oh, yeah. It's just Noah's there, I'm here.
Okay, we're back. If anybody out there is listening in, feel free to get at me on Twitter. I'll give you a shout out.
Hey, I printed off the box scores. Do you want to give
You can give me feedback, ask me questions, tell me I'm saying people's names wrong, whatever you want to do.
I did see it.
So that was a nice face-off win there by CMU. Nice ride by Westminster, number 10 and 3. Chance Butler and Eli Gott forcing number 36 out of bounds, so now it'll be Westminster ball. Gavin Bielman looking to the box, hits number 44, Blake Gross, coming out of the box. So Westminster will kind of look to get on some of their offensive players here. Start of the second quarter, 7-1. CMU had 7 goals in the first quarter. Westminster 1. So here's Will Dutton. Will Dutton's going to go. Nice job, Will. Looks down to Brower. Brower trying to fight and get topside. This is Merrick McMahon. Merrick McMahon, one of the leading goal scorers for Westminster. Throws it back across to Gross. Ooh, and Gross just kind of gets a little tripped up. Loose ball. It's going to get picked up by Colorado Mesa. So CMU on the clear. That's number 21, Drew Eichelman. CMU. Oh, that's the second time somebody slipped in that exact same spot. Oh, we're going to take a timeout. CMU. Okay.
If you want it on this one, you can pull up the left.
Okay.
I did it on this just so I wanted to make sure it was coming up.
Yeah. Okay.
Mason may be up here at some point tonight.
Mason? Oh, good hand?
Because they're doing something at halftime for him.
Oh, we are? Oh, that's cool.
Our live stats is always going to go westminstergriffins.com/men's lacrosse MLAX live stats.
MLAX live stats.
So
That's cool.
Up here, you can just type that. You don't have to go to the schedule and find the link. You can just type it in and find it. I did like redirects for all the sports. Like MLAX schedule, SCHED, MLAX roster, live stats.
Oh, okay. That's
like
smart.
MLAX stats goes to the XML stats.
Whoop.
You
Whatever.
Because it's easy for me to instead of me finding things, I just type away on my computer and find every page I want.
Right.
Not everyone knows that yet. I haven't made that completely clear.
MLAX summary. Beautiful. Okay, so CMU had a quick timeout. This is gorgeous. That was Eric Stevens, our program coordinator, showing me how to access the live stats. So far on the day, Colorado Mesa 7 goals on 11 shots. Westminster College 1 goal on 4 shots. Colorado Mesa's picked up 16 ground balls to Westminster 7.
Yeah, and now you can hear it all.
And so we'll see what CMU does out of that timeout here. They obviously just called a play from their sideline. Oh, nice stick check there by number 10, Chance Butler. Chance is an animal. I loved how Chance was playing in that BYU game. I mean, he slides with, what is it? I got his weight on here. It says he's listed at 165 pounds. I feel like he plays like 185 pounds. He is a physical dude. So we'll see Westminster on offense here. This is Andoni Odenkrantz, number 43. He's going to take it down the right side. Oh, just kidding. He's going left side. Yeah, shot one is blocked by, and it's going to get picked up by Dylan Brower behind the goal. We got Mike Spaeth coming in from the box. Here's Dylan. Coming to the left side. Nice stick check there by number 46. For CMU, Tanner Stopowski. And they throw it up ahead to number 55, Kyle Rudy. CMU being very effective on the clearing today, as I mentioned before. They're 7-7 on the clears. Now they're 8-8. The shot there by 55, Kyle Rudy. It's picked up by number 24, Brandon Lowe. So CMU's got all their guys on. Let's see what they do. This is number 2, James Steinke. Back behind the goal. They're looking to get it over to number 17, the redshirt freshman, Trent Purnell. Back to Schwark. Here's Kyle Rudy, number 55. Throws it up to number 2, back to Rudy. Ooh, nice save there by Gavin Beelman. Another shot by number 1, AJ Schweitzer. Westminster could do a little bit better on the clear. 4 of 5 so far, so now they'll be 5 of 6. The old head coach for Westminster, retired last year, Mason Goodhand, always liked to say, we have to clear the ball 10 out of 10 times. He always wanted us to clear the ball 10 out of 10 times. And right now, CMU is doing a good job of doing that. Nice shot there by Brower. Nice shot there by Brower. One off the pipe. Like to see Dylan being aggressive. Dylan Brower, a finance major with an emphasis in data science. So here we go, CMU. Looking at number 44 coming out of the box, that's Micah Payton.
Do you still have that copy of your print of your pass? Do you still have a copy of that halftime? Hello?
CMU doing a good job moving the ball around, being very patient.
The printer, for some reason, every time I printed on that, just came out really weird format. Okay, when it hits
Westminster back in zone. Westminster running a zone again, trying to give CMU different looks. It's a nice shot there by, I think that was Schwark, number 19. Yep, that's Schwark, Carson Schwark. And I think they're saying to reset the shot clock because it must have hit the goal, must have got some pipe or something. So the shot clock does reset if it touches the goalie or the goal at all. I actually don't know about the net. I don't know if the shot clock resets, so like if it hits the net, actually. I should find that out. Like not the net in the goal, obviously, like the net on the back of the goal. So we got 50 seconds left on the shot clock, 9 minutes left in the second quarter. That's the freshman, Trent Purnell. Throws it down to Schwark. Schwark over to number 1, shot. Number 1, that's Schweitzer. So here's number 24, Brandon Lowe. Up to Schweitzer. Westminster still running his zone. That was a nice save by Gavin. So there's Purnell. Looking forward to the halftime ceremony. We're honoring the legacy of Mason Goodhand, who I just mentioned a minute ago. So here's Joseph Celentano on the fast break. They don't have numbers. Here's Gavin Piva. Brower to Piva. Piva's going to push a little bit and pull it back out. That's probably a good idea. There's Will Dutton now. Westminster looking to get on their offensive guys. That's Matt McMahon. Dutton over to Gross. And here's Mike Spaeth. Mike Spaeth's going to go. Mike Spaeth always goes. It's one of the things I love about him. Rolls back, throws it up to Gross. And then here's Dutton. Dutton likes to go too. Nice little move in the middle. Oh, Dutton. That should have been a goal. That should have been a goal. If he had shot that overhand and put it on cage, that would have been a goal. And Westminster not particularly shooting the ball very well, which is tough if you're going to have fewer possessions than the other team. For instance, Westminster's had 7 shots, 2 on goal. Colorado Mesa's had 18 shots, 13 on goal. So about half as many shots and way fewer on cage. I mean, you don't want to hit the goalie in the chest either, but a shot like that should have been on cage. Ooh, that was a nice goal there by number 1, AJ Schweitzer. In Will Dutton's defense, it was left-handed. And I'm pretty sure he's a righty, so.
Face off 7-14. Westminster 7, Mesa 14.
Quinn Lewis, number 8. Oh, for replay?
No, I was just turning it on to make sure it was going.
Oh, still have audio? Yeah, please, if you guys are listening and you happen to notice that I seem quiet, I seem loud, you know, this is broadcasting is a team sport, and we can use all the help we can get sometimes.
Did he lose it and pick it up or just keep it?
He just kept it.
Oh, this one, no, yeah.
This would be the one you could replay back on.
Oh, cool.
You can see the delay.
Pretty. So here's CMU. 6 minutes left here in the second quarter. The score is 8-1. Westminster still running a zone. Is that Schwark? Yeah, that's a nice shot there by Schwark. He's good at turning the corner and getting a shot off, man. He's good at that. Here he is again. Throws it back. Back up to Schwark. Is off the stick of Schweitzer, and the ball's on the ground. It's going to get picked up by number 3, Eli Gaunt. Oh, and it's going to, Gaunt's going to knock it out of bounds. Eli Gaunt, the junior, out of Westland, Oregon. Joe Kerwin is from Oregon. You can see a lot of Oregon guys on the Westminster roster. That's because of Joe Kerwin and his tenure at Oregon University, you know, home of the Ducks, the Oregon Ducks. He was the head coach of the MCLA program out there for several years. He was also very active in the local lacrosse clubs. That's why you see so many Oregon guys on the Westminster roster. CMU doing a nice job of just being really patient against this zone. And Gavin Bielman has done a good job in the cage for Westminster so far this year. So, I mean, I understand the decision to maybe go zone, force some more shots from the outside. Kind of slow it down, maybe CMU make some more mistakes. That was number 19 again, Carson Schwark. Got 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Is this shot by number 36? Save. 36, Sergio Palayo. So here's Quinn Lewis. I like to say he's fast. Quinn Lewis is fast. Trying to see if he can get anything going in transition. Nothing really there. He throws it over to Brower. Brower looking at Winery. Winery having a quiet day. Not much happening from Winery so far. I'd like to see him step up and maybe make a play. There's Odenkrantz. Over to Gross. Gross is going to go. Goes down to the left, trying to body him. Throws it across to Brower. Brower up to Winery. Oh, right when I said it. Trying to see Winery get involved. He gets a shot off, but not on cage. Is backed up by Colorado Mesa. So for those that don't know the rule, on a shot, whoever is closest to where the ball goes out when it goes out gets awarded possession. So that's why it's CMU ball. Now they're on the break. That was Trent Purnell, the freshman, number 17. Redshirt freshman, number 17. CMU playing really well. There's only 3 minutes, 22 seconds left here in the second quarter. It's number 7. Jake Keys. CMU moving the ball around. Ooh, knocked down by Westminster. Those can get picked up by CMU. CMU just really dominating on ground balls, too. I mean, 25 ground balls for CMU to Westminster's 10. Ooh, that was number 7, Jake Keys. Redshirt freshman out of Verona, Wisconsin. Let's look at the roster here for CMU. Where are these guys from, man? California, California, Colorado, Colorado, California, Colorado. All of that seems to make sense. Yeah, we have some guys here from Wisconsin, though. Wisconsin, Nevada. Wisconsin, Minnesota, Nevada. Lacrosse is just growing all over the country. Here's Brower. Spencer Winery looks up top to, that's number 8, Quinn Lewis. Westminster looking to sub on some of their offensive guys. It's Will Dutton coming on the box. Throws it over to number 40. That's Mike Spaeth. Mike Spaeth's going to go. He always goes. Here we go. Here we go, Mike. Rolls back to his right. Looks across to Will Dutton. Yeah, Will. Come on, Will. That was good. All right. Yeah, it was good. Nice job there by West Mini. I like the skip pass by Spaeth to kind of create that lane for Dutton. And then I think that was Mary McMahon with the kind of the garbage, the cleanup. So it's number 34, Gavin Piva on the bottom of your screen. Matched up against number 9, Kyle O'Brien. This going to get picked up by Brower. Brower kind of throws it away. Gavin Piva's fighting for it, and it's going to be white ball. Let's go fast, guys. Come on. Let's go, Spencer. Oh, we're going to go slow. It's tough. I feel like it's tough thinking about like Westminster not getting as many. What's happening? Okay, we got a reset on the shot clock. I'm pretty sure that's Jeremy Johnson, the official number 42. Jeremy, one of the better officials in the state. His brother was actually Westminster's goalie coach for a period of time while I was on the team. That was a shot there by 40, Mike Spaeth. Come on, get him, Blake. Colorado and Mesa doing a really good job on the clears. How are they doing? Still perfect. 12 for 12. Ooh. That was by Schwark. CMU kind of doing a good job making something out of nothing. I didn't really feel like they had a numbers advantage, but you know, all of a sudden somebody beats somebody in the middle of the field, somebody else slides upfield, and then you get easy goals. You get easy goals on the doorstep, just like that. So here we go. We got number 1, Joseph Salentano, and number 5, Duncan Cross. Oh, excuse me, Jacob Yorty. Another face-off win by CMU. And we'll probably have what I'm going to guess is another perfect clear. Let's see. Westminster is doing the 10-man ride, so Beelman's out of the cage, but he's running back. Oh, dear. And it bit him. It bit him. The 10-man clear bit him. I felt like that was our first time we had seen that today, so... 10-man clear. I meant 10-man ride. Westminster does do a 10-man ride pretty often. Part of it is to try and offset the tough face-off play. When you're looking at the face-offs, CMU's won 9 of 14. Westminster's won 5 of 14. You have to try to find a way to create some extra possessions. One way to do that is to pull out a 10-man ride kind of every once in a while. So Westminster did it there, but CMU did a good job of beating it. So here we are back at the face-off X. Another face-off win by CMU. That might have been. Was that a timeout? Yeah. We're going to take a timeout too. We'll be right back. Where's my water? Huh?
So hey, this is what the presentation is at halftime.
Am I supposed to read it?
Yeah, I kind of think it'd be nice to have you read it rather than us just trying to catch the.
Okay,
You know
I'm happy to read it. I can read verbatim stuff.
I just think it'll be better than trying to, like I said, catch these
Yeah, yeah.
speakers we have.
Do you guys smell cookies? I feel.
The brownie shop down just behind.
Oh, it's the brownie shop behind us. I'm like, I smell fresh baked goods. I smell them. There was a.
Going to run for brownies. Not magic.
Sorry, it's 8 o'clock here in Salt Lake City, folks. You can tell I'm hungry. So here we go. 20 seconds left on the clock. It's 11-2. CMU. Can they get one more? Number 50. They're trying to get it over to Schwark. Ball's on the ground. Picked up by Gaunt. Gaunt's going to huck it length of the field. And it's going to go out of bounds. 10th of a second left. And that'll be the end of the second quarter. Or the first half. It's CMU 11, Westminster 2. Let's give you guys some quick stats really fast. We've been talking about the team stats a lot. Let's look at the individual stats. For CMU, you got Schweitzer with 2 goals, 1 assist. Eichelman, number 21. Drew Eichelman, 4 points, 3 assists, 1 goal. Carson Schwark, he's got 2 goals. Trent Purnell with 1 goal, 1 assist. Dylan Chekas, the faceoff guy, 10 for 15 for faceoffs. How's Westminster doing? We got 1 goal, Mary McMahon, assisted by Will Dutton. And there's really, unfortunately, that's really about it. That's really about it. The team stats, I feel like, are more interesting. I'm going to go back to the team stats. Because I feel like the team stats just do such a good job of illustrating why CMU is up by 9 points. You talk about shots, 26 shots to Westminster's 11. 18 of those shots are on goal for CMU. Of Westminster's 11 shots, only 5 are on goal. And they've doubled up on the amount of ground balls. And they're winning twice as many. I said for people that have been tuning in this whole time, I said for every 3 face-offs, CMU is going to win 2, Westminster's going to win 1. We've had 15 face-offs, CMU's win 10, Westminster's won 5. Westminster's had more turnovers, 11 to CMU 7. It's just a tough game. They're just kind of getting outplayed. But we're gonna have a little special halftime ceremony here soon. I'm gonna take a little break and we'll be right back.
Doing our best kick. Yeah, man. Better second quarter. Yeah. What are you doing at Zion? You like branch manager?
I'm gonna work on I'm working in private wealth management. I'm gonna be like on the portfolio management team.
Oh, cool, man.
it'll be good. I've wanted a job like that for a long time.
Okay. So what's your role there? Like, what were you doing?
I'm going to be like researching funds for portfolios.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do?
Yeah.
Sweet, man. That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I just got back. I was in Florida with the NBA G League.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I just really got back and I reached out to Eric. I was like, hey, man, I'm happy to help out if you need anybody.
Oh,
He's
cool.
Like, yeah, cool.
How, were you covering the Jazz team?
So I was covering all of them.
Oh.
I was down there with like 1,300 guys, and we were all just doing stats with them.
Cool.
And so I was being like a caller for them, kind of like I was doing here, and then inputting stats and stuff for all the teams. So it was fun, man.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Dude, the Jazz are playing so good right now too.
Oh, yeah.
Was the Jazz G League team there? I don't know anything about the Jazz G League
so
team.
Azubuike, who they drafted,
Oh, yeah.
he broke his leg the first day.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, and then Hughes got brought down after that happened. Hughes was down there, just getting his feet wet with them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
and then they had, they weren't very good down there though, but I think because Azubuike and Hughes got hurt his first game actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it was a sprained ankle when he came back though. So.
We picked Azubuike late in the first.
Yeah, that's right.
Like 20 something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then I don't know, but Hughes we picked was our second rounder.
He was the first one before us.
Oh, he was before us.
Yeah, because they had 2 first-round picks. Yeah. And it was like late, like 20 something or 19. Yeah. So yeah, they're for the Jazz, man. They're playing good right now.
They're playing good, dude. It's crazy. It's so crazy. I can't believe it. And of course, like I've been, like you follow the Jazz very closely.
Yeah.
Like do you remember that season? I think it was Quinn's first year coaching.
Yeah,
we won 25 games.
Yep.
And like Gordon, like it was kind of like Gordon's year when he kind of like grew up a little bit.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like it wasn't a very. Who else was on that team? I can't really remember who else was on that
I
team.
don't know. Gosh, I remember because that team was very good. But that was the year Hit was left, I think, right?
No, it was we had like Gordon for a few years after that.
Okay.
And because I think this was in like 2013, 2014.
Yeah.
Maybe 2015.
Yeah.
And then what? Gordon left like 2018.
Yeah.
So we had a few years with Gordon still, but it was like it was still when we had like Ennis Cantor.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And I think it was and then like there was the year that like Ennis stopped. We like basically got rid of Ennis and like Rudy started.
Oh yeah, that was like Rudy was in G League and ready to come up.
Yeah. And then and so I've watched like I've been following the team so closely ever since then.
Yeah.
And now this year, like we're probably maybe we make it to the NBA championship.
Yeah.
And I feel like what a cool fan experience it would be to go to like an NBA Finals game.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get
And then we probably wouldn't be able to get tickets.
Yeah,
now.
I know.
I'm like, this sucks.
Right, I know, man.
Crazy.
Yeah, they're playing great, and if the Clippers and Lakers aren't healthy going into the playoffs, Utah's the best team by far in the West.
Oh yeah.
I think Utah, they don't want to be matched up with first round. I feel like they wouldn't want to get like the Warriors coming in hot, you know, like because that team can just shoot like Utah can.
Yeah.
But I think Utah's by far a better team. But again, 7 games against the Lakers and Clippers could be so tough. Hopefully the Lakers fall out, and they have to play each other round 2, and then the Jazz want to play in the conference final.
Right.
Hopefully not go through both of them.
Yeah.
Fans, please direct your attention to the field as we recognize former men's lacrosse head coach Mason Goodhand and his wife Mary.
Okay, we're going live.
Joining them is Westminster Director of Athletics, Shay Wyatt.
Halftime recognition, Coach Mason Goodhand, April 2nd, 2021.
After 14 seasons with the men's lacrosse.
Last June, Goodhand said, "The time at Westminster went very fast, and I am appreciative of the young men, families, coaches, and staff with whom I shared the past 14 years. I'd like to recognize the significant contribution of all the assistant coaches who were tirelessly dedicated to the young men we coached. Because of their efforts, the program is poised to gain additional recognition in the years ahead." Coach Goodhand launched the program in 2007 as a member of the Men's Collegiate Lacrosse Association. In 2016, he guided the program during the institution's transition from NAIA to NCAA Division II. Joining the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference, Goodhand had 14 winning seasons, 7 undefeated conference seasons, 7 conference titles, 9 national tournament appearances, 2 national title appearances, and 1 national championship in 2008. The program recorded a record high 17 wins in 2013 and posted a winning percentage of 80% or greater 3 times. The Griffins made 4 straight RMAC championship finals since becoming an NCAA D2 program in 2016. In 2019, Coach Goodhand's last season, the team went 8-0 through conference and tournament play to be crowned RMAC champions and tournament champions for the first time in the program's history. Goodhand was named MCLA Coach of the Year twice and RMAC Coach of the Year once. He coached 30 All-Americans, 110 All-Conference honorees, 6 academic All-Americans, 81 academic All-Conference honorees, and most importantly, many graduates, myself included. Westminster College Athletics would like to thank Coach Goodhand and Mary for their years of service to the college and our men's lacrosse program. Please join me in a round of applause. Thank you.
Let's hear it for Coach Goodhand.
When I pulled it down, I was thinking about where the scoreboard was, and if you were up right up that, that's why I was like, I'm going to come bring it down. So the scoreboard was like just a little above everything.
Yeah.
The one thing I like about night games is I don't get as big a glare off the uniform.
Right.
Bright sun. Okay, I gotta go talk to Mason. He might be coming up to join you in a little bit, Scott.
Okay, cool. I'd love that.
That's why we have that second headset.
All right, great.
Glad we found out we were muted.
Yeah, me too.
That was funny. It's like, oh,
Oh, gotta hit the button. Yeah. Oh, cool. You can do that. That's neat. I wanna start doing. Okay, we're back.
enter a tab. Get that 6 that starts at top.
That was a very exciting.
B, so B,
Uh,
no, and then 14.
special halftime ceremony. Hoping Mason Goodhand can come join me here in the booth. He told me, he and I were exchanging text messages not too long ago, and he said that he was hoping that he would get the chance to come call a game with me up here. So hopefully that ends up happening. He can tell me how wrong I am about everything. I can't wait.
F6 gets your clock going. F5 gets you
Uh, So here we go at the start of the third quarter. CMU is up 11-2. Oh yeah, let's go Chance. Chance Butler almost gets the ground ball, but then it's picked up by number 7. That's Quinn Lewis. Kyle Williams. Here we go, Westminster on the break. Oh, Merritt McMahon down to Brower. Just threw it too far behind him. So here we go, CMU. Oh, they're not perfect on the day anymore. CMU 13 of 14 on clears, so they are not perfect. They're still pretty good though. That's number 17 with the ball, Trent Purnell, redshirt freshman. CMU spinning the ball around, looking to get their offensive guys on the field. This is Kyle Rudy, number 55, going up against Quinn Lewis. A nice slide there by number 19, Cello Clark. And here we go. This is Joseph Celentano. His father's sitting over here right next to the box. I had a chance to talk to Mr. Celentano the other day. He's a very nice guy. Celentano out of Oakland, California. Westminster looking to get some of their offensive guys on. It's Will Dutton coming out of the box. Looks over to Blake Gross. Blake's going to go. He always does. Goes right, back left. Ooh. Kind of shot it right in the goalie stick. It's too bad. So here's number 5 on the clear now, Jacob Yorty. Throws it down to 19, Schwark. Oh, Schwark loses it. And it's picked up by Cello. Let's go, Cello. That's my favorite string instrument, the cello. Oh, it was a good shot. No backup, though. Too bad. I like it. That's every long pole's dream right there. Matt Lamborn would call that a possession shot, but it's not a possession shot if nobody's there to back it up. So we're going to reset the shot clock there. That's what that little twirl the finger in the air signal means. Reset. And Blake throws it over to Andoni Odenkrantz. Back to Blake. He's going to go Mike Spaeth. Mike Spaeth likes to go too. Mike Spaeth, a freshman out of Thousand Oaks, California. Here's Merritt McMahon. Merritt's having a pretty quiet day. Well, I guess everybody's kind of having a quiet day. Boom, there you go, Merritt. Let's go, dude. Nice job by Merritt McMahon.
Goal for the Griffins. 27, Merritt McMahon.
Is that his second goal or his first? Yeah, it's his second goal. That's what I thought. So it's number 8, Quinn Lewis, and number 40, Trey Corkin on the bottom of your screen. It's won there by number 14, Dylan Checkis, but the ball's back on the ground. A good job by CMU controlling that ground ball as they look to get on there, sub on some of their offensive guys. Whoop, ball's on the ground. Kind of a split dodge there and just lost it. CMU spinning it around. West Mini back in man, playing man-to-man defense again. Ooh, slide there by number 8, Quinn Lewis. Ooh, dang, that was a nice shot. Nice shot by Alex Blatt. Alex Blount, the redshirt freshman out of St. James, New York. I don't, yeah. Anyway, Gavin Piva and Jake Eichelman are on the bottom of your screen. Face-off is by number 7, Kyle Williams. And it's still Dylan Checketts for CMU. Checketts having a heck of a day. What? I don't know. I don't know what just happened. I'm sorry. They just, all they did was blow the whistle and point. Not sure. Okay. So here we go. CMU kind of in transition, trying to make something happen. That's number 2. James Stanky. And back to number 36. Sergio Pelayo. Sergio throws it over to number 22. Now here's 15. Hunter Holcomb. That was Pelayo. I think Holcomb had the ball. Yeah, 15 with the assist. So another goal there for Pelayo. So there was some kind of procedure against Westminster, and now it's CMU ball. Not exactly sure what it was. I didn't even see them go down for the face-off. But here we go. CMU with another possession. 9.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. CMU is 13, Westminster 3. This is the freshman, Trent Purnell, number 17, guarded by Quinn Lewis. Kind of a feed inside. Ball's loose. It's Cello Clark getting, oh, sorry, that's not Cello Clark. That's Colby Alsap getting hit in the chest, chasing the ball down. CMU's gonna keep it though. It's gonna stay CMU ball. That's Purnell. Ooh, that was hard off the crossbar. I thought that might have even gone in a little bit or something. I couldn't tell. If that was Beelman that hit the net moved. Oh, Beelman. Oh, wow. Nice job by Schwark. Oh, I think we actually made a change at goalie, actually. We did. So Beelman's out and Jordan Penn is in. We had a goalie change. That's interesting because I was actually looking at that stat before the game started. I think Beelman had played essentially all of the minutes so far this season. And Penn had only played like 40 seconds or something. So of all the minutes played, Penn had played less than a single minute, which is kind of crazy. Oh, I see Mason Goodhand coming up into the Griffin's Roost. I don't know what we call this thing that we have. Look at this. This is behind the scenes here. You're getting a look at the whole deal here. Here, let me get you set up. Boom. Who scored? Did you see the number? 34. Gavin Piva. Nice goal there by Gavin Piva. You know, kudos to my I'm joined now by Mesa Goodhand.
Maybe I'm the good luck charm.
Maybe you're the good luck charm.
Could be.
I believe it. I know. So how was that being honored for everything that you've done for this program?
Those were an awful lot of numbers, Scott.
They were an awful lot of numbers.
Yeah. but it was the opportunity to hang out with guys like you that made it all fun. Made it go by fast.
Oh, made it go by fast. Do you have a favorite memory over the last 12, 13? What, you coached from 2007 or 2006 to 2019? So what? That's 13 years.
Wow.
13 seasons. What, do you have a favorite memory?
I think they said it was 14 tonight, but it did go by fast. I don't have a single moment that was a favorite moment, but I remember the game that you played in the MCLA playoffs, where we were the 10th seed going against the 2 seed.
Yeah, Dayton.
And your good buddy, Gian, had gotten such a bad Charlie horse.
Yeah.
He could barely walk, so we put him on the crease.
Yep.
And Dayton went down like a lead balloon.
Yep.
And that was a fun game.
That was a fun game. I remember Dallas had a great game that game, too. Dallas McClellan had a great game.
Always important.
And we ended up. Who did we end up playing in the semifinals? I can't remember.
I don't remember either.
But that was a fun win. That win was great. Absolutely. And so, what do you think about the team now? What do you think about what's going on?
Vince. He's got as always. He's got his guys really ready to play when they step on the field, and I think this rivalry is wonderful. My last full season, we got it reversed and got these guys 3 times, and it was a heck of an accomplishment. They're a great program. So they've been sitting waiting for the chance to get this revenge. They didn't get to play each other last year, so
right.
Mesa came ready with an appetite, and they're showing it tonight.
It's been Westminster seems like they've had a hard time. You know, one of the things we've been talking about is just the discrepancy in some of the team stats.
Well, the face-offs
are tough.
Have always been a challenge for us, and Mesa has always solved that problem. And sadly, the young man they've got is a freshman right from our backyard here, and so he's going to be around a while. We're going to have to figure out a way to solve that problem. They've done a better job this half. They're making it more of a ground ball scrum, putting a long pole on the face.
Yeah, Kyle Williams, he's a good ground ball guy, just not a great necessarily not necessarily a face-off guy, but good ground ball guy.
Relentless ground ball guy. Yeah.
And I feel like Westminster's defense against that. Did you get a chance to watch that BYU game?
I did not. I didn't know what was going on, and I don't think they were letting spectators in there.
They weren't. Yeah. Oh, nice save there, but that's Jordan Penn.
Yeah.
And. But that game, Westminster's defense was playing so well. They just felt really well connected and doing a really good job of not letting BYU penetrate. But today I feel like Colorado Mesa's ball handling and just their passing and their dodging, everything kind of all combined is doing a good job of kind of like breaking down Westminster's defense.
Yeah, that's a good observation. They're making their first step is about a half a step quicker.
Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like for sure. And then they keep getting the guys down. They keep getting these looks on the doorstep there, too.
Well, we were chasing sticks a little bit there on those last couple. We were going for a takeaway check instead of just centering up on the guy, and they did a couple of easy face dodges.
Ooh, that was a shot by 17. That's the freshman, Trent Purnell, redshirt freshman. Are you happy to see, one of the things that I think I had Dylan Brower on my podcast recently, and one of the things that we were talking about was how many guys are from out of state on this roster, on the Westminster roster. I mean, there's a lot. A lot more than local guys, and that's different than from before.
I was going to say, in fact, when they played Utah, I believe Utah had 4 Utah players, and we had 3. So
that's
a total
crazy.
of 7 between the 2 rosters. Just goes to show how much this game is spread. And I was also looking at the D1 stats, and the top teams in D1 and their leading scorers came from places like Florida and South Carolina. And I mean, the game has just grown so extensively throughout the U.S.
One of my favorite things that I remember you coaching us was you got to clear 10 for 10. Quinn Lewis. He's fast, man.
Yes,
he's a fast player. But you always were big on high percentage clears, 10 for 10 clears. You got to clear it.
You got an extra man. Clears shouldn't be exciting.
Clears shouldn't be too hard.
But when you got a guy like Quinn Lewis, that's a great way to go.
How about this Winnery kid? He's not bad out of
Yeah.
boys.
Spencer.
Eagle?
No,
Yeah,
Spencer. Spencer is actually from Southern Cal.
Oh, Spencer's from Sun. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Indoni Odenkrantz. I sometimes get them mixed up.
Yeah.
I sometimes get them mixed up.
Right.
So here we go, CMU on the clear. They were clearing perfectly until they've missed 2 clears now, 15 of 17 on the clear.
Yeah. Andoni, we'll also mention Andoni's not only a great athlete, but a honors student. So he's in the honors classes here at Westminster. Just so great to see kids with such talent.
And good grades. Well, I was really impressed with Dylan and his ambition and what he wants to do for his career. And it seems like a lot of the guys, we had a great kind of like career conversation with some alumni that you would know, James Brand, Curtis Roberts, Alex Vincent.
I heard about that.
All
That's
got
great.
together.
Zoom
thing, and talked to some of the older guys. Gabe Mean, I think we have about 15 or 20 guys on there that, got a chance to ask questions to, guys like James and Curtis and Alex. And they all seem very serious about, not just athletics, but also academics and knowing that there's a life after lacrosse.
Right.
Oh, that was a shot that's their guy, Carson Schwark. He's a good lefty finisher. Do you feel like you see a lot more sidearm shots than you used to? I feel like that.
I think there are a lot of sidearm shots, but if you can put them on cage, it doesn't matter.
Great.
When you miss the cage, that's when old coaches like me yell at you to shoot.
Overhand.
Some things don't change.
Some things don't change. That was one of the things that I was talking about before was we have 17 shots, 9 are on cage. So that's about 50% to CMU's 40 and 25 on cage, so over 50%.
Yeah. Uh-oh. That wasn't a good pass.
Yeah. That was number 47. Ooh. Timothy McGuire.
Freshman from Florida.
That's right.
Yeah.
Gosh, I would feel like you're still coaching this team.
Well, Tim was nice enough. We went to Florida last year and played, and in their last game of the week, he came out and was on the sidelines with us, and so we got a chance to know him just a little bit. But yeah, great kid.
So CMU, we got what?
So it looks like we're in a zone, Scott.
It looks like we're zoning. It looks like
Yeah.
we're zoning. We've kind of been going back and forth between zone and
Well,
man.
it worked last time. They expired the shot clock without the shot. So let's see if maybe this little change up is going to work. Good save. That resets the shot clock. They'll get a new 80. Right now, them taking 70 seconds off the shot clock is not in our favor.
Right. So here's number 2, James Stanky. Oh, nice. There you go. There's the zone kind of working.
Yeah.
And that's kind of, I think, a little bit of the idea with the zone, right? And I think you see more D1 teams doing that now, too, with the including the shot clock, bringing the shot clock into the game, trying to draw out offensive possessions, putting pressure on teams to try to score, find a way to score, and then sometimes you get unforced turnovers. It's almost like it becomes another defender.
Yeah.
Whoop. There you go, ground ball. Having a hard time seeing the number. 21. Drew Eichelman. CMU's been all over the ground balls tonight. There's number 35. Sergio Pelayo, who just had a goal a few minutes ago. What do you think about Westminster running the 10-man ride-along?
Well, when you're this far behind, you've got to force turnovers.
Yeah.
And it's a gamble because, like we saw a minute ago, when they score in an open goal situation, it can be a backbreaker. But sometimes you got to take risks when you get on the backside of the score. So I think pulling out all the tricks is appropriate.
It's number 99, throws it down to Schwark.
Little backdoor cut.
That was number 7 with the shot, Jake Keys. Out of Verona, Wisconsin, talking about how the game is growing.
Yeah.
Number 2 carries it in. That's James Stanky. Looks across to Schwark. Schwark's good with that little hitch move and getting into the middle of the field.
Yeah.
Oh, look. I think he was, I guess that was a shot. Shot clock's at 4, so.
Short shot clock.
Short
so,
shot clock.
Yeah, this young man will probably just throw it to a corner. And
Yeah. And so we'll have Chance Butler pick up the ball. I really loved the way Chance Butler plays, man. I think he's listed
I'm
at
gonna help you out with that one. It's Butler.
Butler. Oh, good.
Just think of Ferris Bueller.
Bueller, but
and
with
add
a
T.
little bit of T in
There
there.
you go.
Okay,
Yeah,
Butler.
Chance is just really solid.
I think he's listed at 165, but I feel like he plays like he's 185 pounds.
You're exactly right. He's all heart.
There's Dylan Brower. And that'll be the end of the third. It's 14-4.
So Scott, I noticed we have an injury. What happened to?
Oh, Beelman?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Gabe. How did Gabe get hurt?
Oh,
Gabe's in a boot.
Gabe's in a boot. I think he. I'm actually not totally sure if he sprained his ankle. I was talking to Dylan about it. I knew that he was hurt. I'm not sure how he got hurt. I don't think it was actually lacrosse related, actually. I think it might have been something else.
Hope it wasn't skiing. We use that as an attractive recruiting tool for guys that love their snowboard or their skis. And we said we let guys enjoy the mountains while they're in college, but there was always that slight risk that.
Well, when I was talking to Dylan, he was telling me that his goal is to land a backflip on skis.
Now let's not start any rumors because we don't know whether Gabe actually got hurt on this.
No, we don't know that for sure. No. But talking about trying to balance outdoor recreation with being a NCAA athlete, with being a student athlete is hard.
You know, when you bring recruits here and they see those mountains and that snow, it's a pretty easy sell.
Yeah. Dylan told me something. When he committed to coming here, he actually didn't know that there was skiing here until he got here. Is why I was like, that's pretty. Right. I'm like, that's. Right. He was so excited. You guys made him an offer and he came. And so what's next for you? What do you? I mean, so you've been flying for Delta. But I think and what's happening now? What are you going to do next?
I am retired.
You're retired now.
I retired from coaching in July and had a little health episode that ended my flying career a year early. So I am gardening and golfing.
Oh, gardening and golfing. That sounds
Doing
great.
neither very well, but I'm trying.
So that's Gavin Piva on the bottom of your screen with number 32, Trevor Nelson. It's a nice ball there, ground ball there by Gavin. Gavin's another guy who I feel like really punches above his weight. Gavin, Will Dutton. There's some guys that you could tell they just run and play with something extra sometimes.
Yep.
There's Blake Gross coming out of the box.
Looked like Blake was trying to take over a little bit and assert himself. Let's see if we can get a little more out of him this half.
Well, I love Blake because he likes to go. He gets the ball and he likes to go. Here's Will's like that too.
Move it again, boys.
That's Winery. And so we're going to get a CMU clear. That's number 30 with the carry, Brian Buckner. Yeah. This is Westminster. This is CMU. You want me to put that there?
There you go.
Boom. Now we can both see.
There you go. Just wanted to see where some of these guys are from.
They're from all over. They got guys from New York, Upper Midwest, West Coast. I don't see any. I don't know if I saw Florida.
And a BC boy. A Canadian connection.
Yeah. I'm sure he probably plays hockey in his off time. Also like my buddy Gian. Hockey players make good lacrosse players.
Indeed.
Did you feel like there's a sport that, like a good cross sport that always made good lacrosse players?
I thought that all the sports have a carryover. Great inside cut and feed.
Yeah, that's Jake Keys with the goal, number 7.
Sliding a little early.
Yeah.
To answer your question, I love converting basketball players. That when I was a youth coach, I felt the on-court tactics of defense and two-man plays in basketball was an immediate carryover to this game.
Yeah.
So from a tactics standpoint, I love basketball players. Certainly hockey has similar elements in constant action, athletic skill tied to some physicality, if that's a word.
Right. Doing the 10-man ride, Jordan Penn gets back. Nice job.
Jordan. And he finds the open man. There's a workhorse right there.
Number 3, Eli.
Eli.
Yeah, he's an animal.
Yeah.
I like Eli. Mike Spaeth is another great player that I really like for Westminster. He's a freshman. Eli's a junior. Eli, the junior out of West Lynn, Oregon.
Yeah, Eli's actually a senior, but he's playing with junior eligibility, so they're showing the eligibility.
They're showing
these
the
guys
eligibility
have because they didn't have to burn a year last year.
Right.
I don't know that many of them will stay a 5th year just to play another year of lacrosse.
But they can do like what Harrison and I's doing. You can kind of do like a post-grad thing.
Exactly.
Which I think is super cool.
Yeah.
What a cool opportunity that is for him.
Yeah, it's fun to see Harrison have success up there at the U.
It's cool that we have lights now and we can play night games.
Oh boy, wouldn't that have been fun to have?
Yeah, that would have been fun. I was thinking about that the last game that when I was calling the BYU game, like, this is pretty cool having a night game, seeing Converse lit up.
Yeah.
Ooh, shot inside there by number 2.
Great shot.
Is that 2? Pretty sure.
Yep.
James Stanky.
Yep. Nice feed.
One thing that I was interested in, like, look at the number of red shirts they have. They have so many red shirts.
So what that means is those guys were freshmen last year.
Right.
And so they just called that the red shirt year.
So same thing
so
that we're doing over here.
Exactly.
Okay.
They just put an R in front of it. And
that makes more sense. I'm like, that's a lot of red shirts.
So Eli would be an R junior.
An R
red
junior.
shirt junior. Yeah.
That makes sense. Boy, Dylan Checketts is great at faceoffs.
Yes, he is.
He's having a heck of a day. He's at a Harriman.
Yep, right in our own backyard, and we couldn't snag him. Hats off to Vince for that one.
There's Quinn Lewis, man. He's fast. Shot by Brower. And I think he missed it right. So here's Merritt McMahon. He's one of the points leaders for Westminster.
He's got a lefty cannon. So he's that guy that shoots side-armed and left-hand and hits the goal every now and then. But boy, when he does, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Merritt's got 2 goals on the day. Here's
Yeah.
Will Dutton.
Yeah, he had a goal against Utah as a freshman. Last year we played him.
Oh,
Nice
Blake
look,
Gross.
nice look.
That was a good look. We got little over 40 seconds left on the shot clock. Dylan Brower is going to take it behind the goal. He's going to go right. CMU feigned to slide. We're moving it around. Here's Mike Spaeth. Mike Spaeth goes in the middle over to Gross. Gross shot. Ooh, nice. There you go, Blake.
Strong side, blew it right by him.
Yeah.
Beauty.
Blake's
Watch
got a
that one
cannon.
on the replay.
Yeah. Boom, Spaeth across to Gross. Rip, boom.
Goal for the Griffins, number 44, Blake Gross.
I think that's Blake's first goal on the day. Eric, what's the password? 30209.
Don't say it on the air.
Oh. Whoops.
Gonna have to change your password next week.
Yeah, shoot. Yeah, they don't know which computer it is. That's funny. Checketts with another face-off win. Got knocked down by number 18,
I
Relman.
want to compliment the officials. They have really adapted well to the speed and physicality of the game over the years, and they know when they know when to call it and when to let it go, and really doing a nice job tonight.
Do you feel like, oh, we're going to get a timeout CMU. Do you feel like the officiating is getting better?
There is a flag down, and I'm trying to look for a signal to see what it was. Looks like unnecessary roughness.
Yeah. That's probably going to be. So CMU will be man up, most likely.
I'm not
Unless
sure.
it's on.
I'm not sure it was on, actually.
Yeah.
I think it might be a free clear for us, so it'd probably be it was on CMU.
Oh, cool. There we go.
They're walking the ball to midfield, so
most likely be Westminster ball.
looks like there was a little extracurricular activity going on, and the referees happened to be watching.
We just like to your point about how the referees have adjusted to the speed of the game, doing a great job calling the game tonight.
Yeah, they really are.
Do you feel like the level of officiating in Utah is improving?
Oh, it's always it's improved every year as the game gets better, the officials get better, and these guys are 3 seasoned officials. Joe Cronin's done quite a few, and I think that's Jason Johnson.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
and
Jason.
Steve Niederhauser's a regular, steady guy. Steve, I coached him when he faced off and was on the travel team back a few years ago. You can tell by looking at him that was a couple of years back. And Steve has been out every year since, refereeing and giving back to the game. It's really a great thing.
So we're going to get a man-up opportunity here. It's Brower at the top with the ball. We got McMahon, Winery, 4. Keegan Jones. It's kind of a new name for me tonight.
Yeah. Ooh, good snag.
Brower looking over the top to Spaeth. Merritt. Ooh.
See what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
Even
it is
when
beautiful.
Hits the pipe, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Great shot, man.
Spaeth. Down. That's number 15. Easton.
Stay on him, Easton. There you go.
Nice.
Good job. Good job, CMU getting the ball out.
Yeah.
Now they're going to want to kill the clock because that was an unreleasable penalty.
Yeah. So we'll see if Westminster tries to double.
Yeah, those are risky. When you're down 9 goals with 9 minutes, you got to do something. But you expend an awful lot of energy, and oftentimes you leave yourself vulnerable. It's all even now.
It's all even. As Piva throwing it over now, number 7. Now number 7, Jake Keys throws it down around the goal. Number Sergio Palaio throwing it over to number 7. CMU just kind of working it around, slowing it down, taking their time. This is Palaio. Over to Schwark, back to Palaio. Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't Schwark. That was Goodale. See, they just they move the ball so fast. They move the ball from side to side really fast. And then they attack.
Good pass.
Yeah, Westminster got a good snag there.
All right, here goes the Jets.
Yeah. Here you go, Quinn. Come on, Merritt. Nice. There you go.
All right.
There you go, Merritt.
That minute we got 1 goal. We need 8 more in the next 8.
8 more, yeah. It's not,
Oh, I missed. Wait a minute. Did they just add that to the wrong side, or did I misjudge the score?
We were 5. Now we're 6, and they were 16.
Okay,
So 10.
good.
We need 10 more.
We need
10 more in 8 minutes. Either way, that was a good shot there by Merritt, though. Nice, good sidearm bouncer.
Yep.
3/4 arm sidearm bouncer. Those are always great shots. Maybe think of Colin Madsen. I feel like Colin Madsen had a great shot like that. Carson Capps is on the bottom of your screen. Number 50 lined up with number 21.
Oh.
Drew Eichelman.
Roman beat him in the draw, but we couldn't get the ball. It's the first time Roman's been out this year. Nice. Roman's interesting. He was born in Russia. He's a young man, a Russian student.
Oh, how about that?
Moved to Atlanta and was adopted by a family in Atlanta and learned lacrosse while he was in Atlanta.
And he transferred from Adams State.
That's correct.
Who's one of our RMAC rivals in the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference. I think we play them in the next few weeks, I think. Next week.
That was a touchy thing for you when a kid from another guy's team that you play twice a year or 3 times a year calls you up and says he wants to come to your school. Not much you can do about it. But
Yeah.
Roman had a knee injury last year, didn't get to play. I'm sure he's excited to be back on the field. You're right, Scott. They really do move the ball well. They don't hold it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's because I feel like Westminster's defense is actually not that bad, but CMU is doing a really good job of just moving the ball and breaking it down. Like when teams hold the ball against Westminster's defense, we're good at staying in front of our guy, but all of a sudden when it starts, the vortex, you lose your guy, you lose,
Well, you understand certainly that the slide package changes with every movement of player and ball,
Right.
and so if the defenses can't keep up with the speed of the movement, there's hesitation, and the hesitation is what kills you. Uh-oh.
Ooh. Come on, Spencer, ball down.
And unforced turnovers.
Yeah. Well, ball's up. Ooh. We're going to call
He was out of the
interference.
crease, but I guess he was still in the cylinder.
Yeah. So it'll be a free clear for CMU.
Yeah, I thought the ball was loose, but I guess not.
Yeah.
The referee saying it was in possession at the time of interference, so it's a free clear.
That's number 36. On the dodge, Sergio Pelayo. Move it back. That's Purnell, the freshman, 27.
Ooh, that's a knee.
That-
Oh,
oh,
I'm so
geez.
sorry to see that.
That is the third time something's happened in that spot today. Like 2 people slipped there earlier in that exact same spot.
Man, that's not good.
That's Blake Amiatu out of Oceanside, California, the sophomore.
Yeah, he just planned it wrong.
That's terrible. That just makes me think about. I was fortunate to never have that many injuries playing, but they can be part of the game. I did had some sprained ankles. Fortunately, never anything as bad as a knee injury.
Yeah. This has become a tradition. Take a knee when somebody goes down. I think it shows a great deal of respect for your opponents and teammates alike.
Mm.
It's one thing both these teams have been working hard to raise the profile of the West in Division II and get some respect, and yet they're biggest rivals, so they go at it pretty hard, and sometimes you lose a player or 2 in that, and it diminishes your ability to go prove to the East Coast boys that you can play, but I guess it's no different the other way.
Well, both of these teams, Westminster had, it was, a respectable score against Mercyhurst, which is one of the best teams in NCAA D2. I think we lost 18-12.
Right.
And CMU lost by 1 goal to
Mount Olive.
Yeah,
right.
I think they're ranked number 9.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the rankings this year. Well, that's good. You don't expect that more than one team out of the West will ever get an invitation to the postseason, so these guys are both fighting it out to try to get that opportunity.
Yeah.
Colorado Mesa has had that. They've got a little longer. They've been at it in the D2 world for, I want to say 4 or 5 years longer than Westminster has, and they've been able to represent the West very well.
I think I remember the first time we played CMU in Grand Junction was in 2011. And that was the first time we played them.
And they were a varsity and we were a club.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
And I think we've played a total of 14. I think this is our 15th game. We've played 14 times in the past, and we're on a win streak. We've won three in a row. And
Believe me, I remember those. They didn't come easy. When you got 3 in the same season, it was. We were with the final game that year came right down to the wire, and it could have gone either way. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was an overtime game. So both teams had saves in the overtime, and
come on, Quinn. Yeah, Quinn. It's Quinn Lewis. He's fast.
he's doing his magic.
Just give it to Quinn and let him run.
Yeah.
It's Merritt up to Andoni. Looking to get our guys on the field here is Will Dutton. Coming in from the midfield line. Blake Gross looking over to Will. Nice job, Will. That was tough. That was the other thing that I remember and that I always loved about coaching was third man. I think that might have been a Lavoie thing, but third man, come out of the box and go.
Mm-hmm.
You saw that right there with Will. Oh no, we got another guy down.
Yeah, it was a pretty good contact. Let's see, we can watch it on the replay there.
Yeah. Oh, that was 10. It's Chance. Butler.
Yeah. I think he just got looks like he's going to be all right. Just got a wind knocked out of him.
That's number 9, Kyle O'Brien. Senior out of Lakewood, Washington.
It's not often you get a hit like that today that they don't throw a flag. It was kind of simultaneous with him letting go of the ball, so the refs deemed it to be just part of the legal action. But there's been so much emphasis on avoiding concussions that the game has become very controlled.
Which is a good thing because
it's a very good thing.
Nobody likes concussions.
Nope.
Did you ever have a concussion when you played for Air Force back in the day?
I can't remember.
Is that a concussion joke?
That's a concussion joke. Oh, I'm sure I did.
That's Joseph Salentano.
But you remember a big midi back then was 160 pounds, not 185.
Yeah. So here's Blake Gross. We're subbing in guys from the box. Blake looking to Mike Spaeth. It's followed by Andoni Odenkrantz.
Well, I think the Griffins can take something from this. They're a pretty young team, and this will give them something to get fired up about their return to.
Ooh.
Oh, good save.
Yeah, that was a good save. That was number 4, Keegan Jones.
The Griffins will.
It's almost
after the rematch.
It's hard to fix something like face-offs, I feel like, though. That was one of the things that I said when the game started was, I feel like this could be a good game, but I'm worried about face-offs. And I feel like the extra possessions and everything, that's why this game got kind of a little bit out of hand.
Well, the powers to be thought they were going to change that a little bit this year with the new face-off rules, but I think still a dominant face-off man is a dominant face-off man, whether he's standing or kneeling or motorcycle grip or regular grip.
So it's Pelayo holding the ball there. This is Kyle Rudy.
Yeah, you can tell Mesa's just taking their time now since the clock is their friend.
Yeah.
They're going to have a nice, fun ride home.
Yeah, I don't know if they're actually playing anybody else while they're here. I think this
usually
might be
they don't.
Yeah.
Usually it's a single game appearance,
and I know we're going to see them again. We're going to be in their place in about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then we're playing a team that I don't feel like we've played before, Colorado College, or have we played them?
We've played them on a couple occasions. The last time we played them was at their place in Sea Springs. They don't travel here because there's no Division III team for them to play, but they, because there is not a plethora of competition close by in Colorado either, they are happy to host when a team wants to come to town. So we went and played them a couple years ago. managed to get the upper hand in a really tight game. Very similarly matched teams, same kind of students.
There's Mike Spaeth looking down to Merritt. That was a nice shot there.
Yeah,
that's
a
like
ball movement for you.
Yeah, there's some ball movement. There's Dylan Brower with the inbounds. He's going right. Tries to roll underneath. Can't quite get it.
Not a crease violation.
And he's in the crease.
Mesa ball. And they're inside. They're 79 seconds out, so he just stood out of bounds.
Yeah, he just stood out.
Okay, that's official. Give me a hard time about that if I could, but.
Yeah, I think.
I didn't say they were perfect. Scott.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're getting better. Yeah. It is tough sometimes with the multiple lines. I don't think he did that obviously intentionally. He just the lines, the soccer lines.
Unfortunately for Griffin fans, that's all we have to be enjoying right at this moment. The Mesa boys did a great job tonight.
Yeah, they did. They played well. I felt like they scored. They did a good job in 6-on-6. They did a really good job moving the ball. They scored in transition.
Yeah.
There you go, Eli. Getting a little physical. Don't want to get in trouble, though. .25 seconds left. The score is 16-6. So Westminster will be 2-4 on the season after this. And Mesa will improve to 4-1. And this was also the start of conference play for us.
That's right. Got Adams State and
CSU Pueblo.
CSU Pueblo coming our way.
Well, what did you think were some of the takeaways for you for Westminster? What can they do to be better next time?
I think you hit on it, Scott. I think they were a little bit. I have to confess, I was coming from work, and so I didn't see the first quarter, but I thought that from the looks of it on the scoreboard and a little bit of the video that we caught on our phone on the way over, Mesa came and just took it right to us, no hesitation, and we were on our heels. So the attitude's got to change, and they got to get hungry. But this game can change in a heartbeat, and I know Joe will have them focused on the next game and flush this one and move on. So hats off to the Mavericks tonight. They did a great job.
And well, I'm very happy and glad that you could be here with me tonight. It was a super pleasure having you, and I'm always you're welcome back anytime you want.
Thanks, Scott.
Please, not like it's really my invitation to give, really.
If it's raining next time, I'll be here under the roof with you.
Okay, that sounds great. I'd love to have you. And well, Mace, thank you so much, and thank you all for tuning in. That's all from Dumpke Field. We'll see you guys next time.